Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Aims beyond the defence. Shevchenko. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! It's hit the crossbar. Serginho. Now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter. Absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty... Can he finish? Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
That could spell trouble. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's been won straight back. And he's in on... Chukwueze! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. Van Basten tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Serginho gets over and intercepts. Rafael Leao. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Michel Platini. Rafael Leao. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And it's made its way to him. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Costa Curta.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ribéry. Terrific header. It's a good run, that. Great timing. And here's Platini. Foot in. Chukwueze. Tonali. Oh, that's well spotted. Rafael Leao has created one goal already. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's chosen to go back. Oh, what a ball!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Del Piero. Costa Curta. Morata. Tonali. Chukwueze. Lobotka promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Michel Platini. And he welcomes it in. Great chance! Dispatched clinically. Inter are back in business.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, they could break here. And claimed it back swiftly. Odo, can he get onto this? Lobotka. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Chance! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Big chance! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
This is shapes to shoot. It's fallen kindly here. Not the most accurate pass. Goes for goal. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. Tonali. Ribery. Platini. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Shevchenko. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And we've reached half-time. Inter Milan are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
The second half then, just getting going. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Van Basten. That's a lovely, neat pass. Inter Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, good spread. He slings it in. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Looking tidy in possession here. Can he latch on to this?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a sharp pass. And he's intervened well there. Costa Curta. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. This big header! Against the crossbar. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Oh, can he get onto this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shevchenko, Okafor. He gets big. Goal, Inter! And he is just ripping it up. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
clinical, just clinical. Shoots! There it is! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely...
Could be danger here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Tonali. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Chukwueze is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, what a mistake! Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
That has ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Okafor gets into a good position. Oh, this looks sharp. And they're quick to get it back. Can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 18, numero 14, Morata, numero 17. Lasciano il campo per
Quadrado. And that could set him on his way. Cannavaro. No, it's come to nothing.
25.
Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. Now, who's going to be first to this?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the finish! Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Inter Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And that's gone loose. Lovely ball, and there's the shot! And the referee brings it to a close. Inter Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly... So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
I've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a cute ball. Jim City kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ricci, looking for a runner. Jim City makes the interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Schneider. Rafael Leao. Roberto Carlos. Showing good feet. Del Piero. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Now it's Del Piero. Modric. Shot could be on. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Now it's Van Basten. Roberto Carlos. Jim City. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And Shevchenko! Now, who's going to be first to this? Roberto Carlos. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And the shot! Goal! Milan! There is the breakthrough! Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Good ball over the top. Goes for a shot! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Milan are sitting pretty. Chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rafael Leao. Milan are 3 down and sinking. And it's Ricci. Played into space. Jim City cuts out the pass. Tonali. Roberto Carlos. Looking to play him in. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's a decent chance! And how did he not make it 4?
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Great chance! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Modric is there, and he can pick it up. Can he get it through? He's in a great position here. Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's Shevchenko, and he's lost his man here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
That is some save from the hair. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ricci, searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. He's not got that quite right. And this is Vieri. Lobotka. That's a super give and go. Van Basten! Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Platini is standing over this one. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Platini! And somehow he kept it out. That is good alertness. The message is clear, none shall pass. Looking for the run. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Dealing with the pressure. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And it's half-time here.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile seguire l'esibizione del nostro ospite d'onore anche sul maxi schermo.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he has been fouled there. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Del Piero! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And this is Vieri. And this is Schneider. Played into the box. The referee has given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Del Piero plays it short. Oh, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. He's through here. Schneider. It's Roberto Carlos. Ricci. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That could spell trouble. Schneider. Ricci. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider. Now it's Rafael Leao. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ricci. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tonali. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now who's going to be first to this? Milan looking to pass their way through. What a throw in. And it's Lobotka. Rafael Leao. Now it's Vieri. Pinches it off him. Nicely weighted ball. Schneider. Roberto Carlos. Schneider. And he's managed to get free. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tomori. And it's Schneider. Great vision. Now it's Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Modric. Tonali. That has not gone well. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tonali. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Now it's Shevchenko. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Shevchenko. Roberto Carlos. Modric. Now it's Rafael Leao. And here's Vieri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Michel Platini. Oh no, what has happened here? Chiellini cannot be beaten that easily. Vieri. Roberto Carlos. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Schneider. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The final 5 minutes. Del Piero is onto this. He's having a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
O gato tem culpa de você aí? Aninha, o gato tem culpa da cama.
He's had it taken off him. Roberto Carlos. Looking for options for movement. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now, can they get him away? Del Piero has it in a wide position. And a chance! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying. Not Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. It is quite a scene here in this Grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, what has happened? Takes a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
That's really well manoeuvred. Inter Milan finding their passes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nesta. Oh, that's nice. And he's well positioned here. Platini. And the counter is on. That is good alertness. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And here's Platini. Great chance, surely! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're... Decent chance! In for the pieces! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Nesta. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been cut short. DiMarco. Cannavaro. Cannavaro goes steaming forward. Davids really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else.
Shoots! Goal! Inter! Into the lead once more. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And here's Batistuta. Look at this. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Can he get on the end of this? Platini. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Platini, and this is Batistuta. Oh, this looks sharp. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Threads one in. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. And he's picked it up out wide. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Inter! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Clinical, just clinical. Big header! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, this is a great position.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now that's well seen too. Platini, spread out to the left. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time.
Inter are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Inter Milan 2 up, but it is a crazy, undulating, unpredictable game.
Se está realizando un cambio.
And we're off again. And it's DiMarco. Looking to play him in. Now Costa Curta. Ah, such a clever touch. Platini. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Knocks it into space. Now it's DiMarco. Platini. And he's in on goal. Great chance! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Immobile. DiMarco. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Lobotka. Platini. It's a really well-measured ball. Tries to pass it through, and he was alert to it. Cannavaro. Chiesa. Spread it left. He is through here. DiMarco. There's the delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's DiMarco. So we've reached the hour mark. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Real chance! Costa Curta. And it's Roberto Carlos. Lobotka promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Finds himself. Big chance! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Inter Milan presented with a golden opportunity here to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
How many? Just how many? Inter Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Baresi, tidy with his distribution. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's a fine interception. DiMarco. Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? Shevchenko! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Señoras y señores, se permite fumar solamente.
Não dá pra esse gato aqui, ó, da puta.
Ok. Aquilo é mansinho. Você acostumou ela? Você acostumou ela? Você acostumou ela? Quando a Xaninha aí, ó, leva ela lá pra dentro, pega ela aí, leva ela e entrega lá dentro, viu?
Você caiu? Quieto, ligou?
Até logo, gente.
O quê?
Mano, pega a Xaninha, leva ela pra dentro, mano. Olha como é que ela tá aqui, ó. Pega ela aqui, põe ela lá dentro pra ela dar mamar o gatinho dela, velho. O gatinho vai morrer de fome. Pega ela. Vai dar comida.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Mas Monumental. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's claimed by the keeper. Locatelli. Great ball. And Shevchenko! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Great defending, strong and determined. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter...
And he shoots! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
No, he's not getting any further than that. Costa Curta. Locatelli. Now there's a fine ball. And it's Hernandez. He's going to be disappointed with that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shevchenko! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Nakata. Rafael Leao. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Shevchenko, looking to play him in. Now it's Rafael Leao, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still goalless at the moment. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that is a little undercooked. Costa Curta.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And here's Shevchenko. And claimed it back swiftly. Tries a shot! Just off target. That has not gone well. Tomori. And he's found a way past. Threads one in. He has a look up. Goes for a shot! It's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And the shot's on here. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Terrific save by Manuel. And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. And he thumps it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Neatly clipped into space. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Seedorf. Half-time getting close now. And it's Nakata. And here's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Off the post! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Pulisic. Locatelli. That's a shade optimistic. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Inter really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
Se solicita la presencia del dueño de un auto azul estacionado en la salida principal del estadio. El auto está a punto de ser remolcado. Preséntese, por favor. Cambio en el Inter. Número 17. Número 22.
And we're underway again.
Número 29.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull it back.
But good chance here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Locatelli. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Inter Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Kim Min-jae. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Nakata. Shevchenko. Now Costa Curta. Shevchenko.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Platini. Time and again they are repelled. That's a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Roberto Carlos. And the counter is on. Seedorf.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Nice sequence of passes, this. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Shevchenko! That is delicious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are cruising away. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
A case now of complete control. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Shevchenko. Seedorf. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Martinez. And it's Michel Platini.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nakata puts his foot on the gas. Rafael Leao. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Shevchenko has another go. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Costa Curta. Pulisic. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Aimed beyond the defence. Takes aim and crosses. It's out for a goal kick. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Lobotka. Nicely intercepted. Seedorf. And it's Van Basten. And here's Shevchenko. And he's on his way. Kim Min-jae did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's in a good position here. Right, Shevchenko. Rafael Leao. Well, that pass isn't the best.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's not an especially good pass, that. That's a sharp pass. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Inter are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Lobotka.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Lovely bit of skill. Shevchenko! And it's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Tonali, confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Keep the ball and we're done. Inter Milan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning.